I'm sorry, what was it?
I stopped.
Huh. Look at this goosebumps on his arm.
The second
already.
I walked into this room.
Dude, I like...
Okay.
You don't have to be a... Fakers.
You're jumping.
On the bed here. Hey Nick, can you hear
Lord
me?
help me.
Lord help me. Nick, can you hear me at all?
This is stupid. Oh, bro. No way.
Is that REM pod up there going
So
on?
1 second, I need to...
Yeah.
Like that. Not actually in my dad's car whiskey. Max is having doubts about coming here about 2 hours before we even drove in here.
I knew that because you were quiet in the car.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't say anything.
I was like, hey, maybe this is a shitty ass idea. We're all over the place.
That's what I'm saying. Let's just take a couple minutes
Yeah.
and
Regroup.
get our life together.
Turn some lights back on.
Tonight, we're investigating one of the most infamous haunted locations in New York State, the Hinsdale House, tucked away on McMahon Road in the small town of Hinsdale, New York. At first glance, it looks like a quiet old farmhouse, but this property has built a reputation as one of the most terrifying paranormal hotspots in the country. The house itself is believed to date back to the mid-1800s, deep in the rural woods of Cattaraugus County, but according to legend, the land may hold an even darker past. Local stories claim the property sits near the site of a violent bloodshed dating back centuries, with some believing the surrounding land carries the energy of tragedy long before the house was ever built. The Hinsdale House became widely known in the 1970s when the Dandy family moved in, expecting a peaceful country life. Instead, they reported terrifying paranormal activity almost immediately. Shadow figures, disembodied voices, violent shaking beds, objects moving on their own, and disturbing activity centered deep in the basement and surrounding woods. As the encounters escalated, the family claimed they were tormented by multiple entities inside the home. Their experiences became so intense that they sought outside help, eventually bringing in Father Alphonsus Trabold of St. Bonaventure University to perform a spiritual cleansing of the house in 1974. Though often referred to as an exorcism, Trabold later clarified it was a blessing or cleansing of the property, not a formal exorcism. The haunting became the subject of Claire Miller's book, Echoes of a Haunting, which helped turn the Hinsdale House into a paranormal legend and cemented its reputation as one of America's most haunted homes. Since then, investigators, psychics, and ghost hunters from all around the country have come here searching for answers. Many claim to hear voices in the woods, see apparitions in the upstairs rooms, and experience unexplained activity in the basement, the area most believe is the most active part of the house. Today, the Hinsdale House stands not just as a historic home, but as one of the most notorious paranormal investigation sites in the country. And tonight, we're going inside.
It's weird.
Yeah, it's very strange.
Beautiful area.
You have arrived.
Wow. It's almost homey, like
Yeah.
weird how it doesn't even look like it's. But like I said, it looks deceiving. We're a little early.
Well,
I didn't think I'll be that fast. We drive. I drive like a grandma.
well, let's go have some fun.
Yep. Let's go, boss.
What's wrong with this?
There's nothing wrong with us.
There's a problem. I mean, the first 2 minutes in the house and the coffee mug flies off the counter almost. Then she heard someone humming in the closet upstairs.
Yeah, she said that this is probably the most active it's been this fast for anybody to walk in, and boom, 2 things right off the bat.
Yeah, and I mean, we've been here 30 minutes.
Even just pulling in, you know,
Yeah.
just pulling in, it started the whole GoPro going off. And then what did she say about the GoPro going off, where it happened at?
It's right next to the hanging tree.
So right next to the hanging tree, she said a lot of times people have mechanical issues, or they will have batteries just die on them. And you guys saw a witness when we did our GoPro. I'll put the video of us driving up when the battery died and then showing us how it started up, but it was right there. She said it's exactly at that stop sign, and we looked back and it's at that stop sign. We couldn't plan that. We didn't know about that. That's nothing that we knew about until we told her about it. Okay. Well, that was weird. So what just happened?
Well, we started recording the drive up on a full battery, and the battery died.
Yep.
We're 2 minutes away, so I wonder if it knows we're coming.
Maybe. It's just weird that that was a full battery. I just put those batteries in there. Everything was charged last night at the hotel.
Take your next right onto McMahon Road.
So when I plugged it in earlier to go check on everything, it said 100% on the thing.
Turn right onto McMahon Road.
And that's one of the new batteries, so it's like not like the old batteries.
So that's the offering tree.
Correct. So we have to, she said, recommend doing that early.
Before we get too involved with anything else, she said
Yeah.
to make a peace offering to the natives on the land.
That's one thing I don't want to mess with, are the native stuff.
And then
Nothing against any Native Americans, it's just, I think that stuff gets to me more than anything else.
well, this was their land before it was anybody else.
And it's pure, legit, like, don't know enough about it. That's something I just let it be.
And then she said there's the
If it was warmer, I definitely would get the kayak and I'd go out there.
yeah. I'm not really willing to brave a polar plunge tonight, so she said there was red flags
For the graves.
somewhere over here for the mass grave.
It is 7:12, so it's like,
Did find 2 adults and 2 children. So, but this is where people say they see the lady in white, is right over here. So, I think one of us might have to go out there tonight.
that's not me. 12.
Oh, those statues got me again, dude.
Oh yeah, they got me twice now. I ain't gonna argue about that. We're gonna put those statues there, kudos, because it does nothing. It takes a lot to get me to go, oop.
Oh, okay.
And I got me. I don't know why. All this stuff out here.
Yeah, so. Alright.
Hello all. My name is Nicholas.
My name's Chris.
We're basically Brother Bear, Ohio, or OH for short. Today we are at...
We're at the Hinsdale House in New York State. We're going to be doing a overnight investigation here. I think tonight we're going to start the night by going up to the offering tree. We were instructed by our lovely host Tiffany earlier today to make sure to pay a visit to the Native Americans on the land. Provide them with an offering and just let them know we're here not to do harm, and here to ask them for a watchful eye and respect while we're on the property. So,
And a lot of things already happened. Even Tiffany was kind of laughing at it when we first got here, because the first 2 seconds we pulled in, we walked inside with Tiffany and we heard tapping, and she stopped us and she said pointed out to the bathroom with us, and then we were walking to go upstairs. We'll talk about that eventually. But when we were walking to go upstairs, a coffee pot basically came off the thing and flew across the counter towards me. This is all within the first like 3 minutes, and nothing was recorded. I'm sorry. But she looked at us and left. It's like, well, it's starting off pretty strong for you guys.
Yeah. We've heard some walking so far. She did hear someone humming in the closet upstairs, which what she told us is a pretty good hotspot. So one of us is going to end up in the closet tonight. I don't know who it's going to be.
One of us will be. The other one will go in the basement by themselves.
Yeah, so that's where, from all the videos and things we've read, is where the negative presence of the house seems to reside, is the basement. Once we go down there, we'll explain a little bit more on that, but I think it's time for us to head out to the backyard.
Yeah, we're going to go.
Head up to the tree.
Yeah, just pay our tribute. And then we'll go back and explain everything else.
So we do have one of our REM pods set up in the kitchen here. So you can hear that go off. And that is made by our good friend Lauren from Lauren Haunts. She is awesome. Make sure you guys check her out. She does everything by hand. She laser etches the wood on the box. We've done an investigation at Madison Seminary with her, which we plan on going back to. We will definitely bring you guys with us. But
I don't remember turning that light on upstairs. I walked around and turned all the lights off already, remember?
yeah.
One light we had on. I'm sorry, what was it? Did you hear that tapping that was in the bathroom?
Yeah.
Like I said, things are already kind of starting. So we gotta do our offering first. Sorry, it's cold, so we see us being babies. We're being babies right now.
It is quite chilly.
Yesterday was a beautiful day.
So got a duck
Good thing
everywhere.
about being short, I don't have the duck. He has a duck for everything.
Got a duck
Oh wow,
everywhere.
we really can't see anything right now.
It is pitch black. So, over to the left there, which you probably can't see until we get there,
Nah,
is the
just so we can
pond.
understand, like literally, it's we turn these off. You're not gonna see anything with us either.
And then over to the left as well with those lights that are faint. I don't think you can see it, but that is also a memorial for 4 unmarked graves that were found on the property. They said they found 2 adults and 2 children.
Yep.
Now again, our host, she did say that the neighbor is a little crazy, so told us to keep left of the trail while we're going. All this land is Native American land. So the property surrounding the house is also very active. This is the tree. It's kind of weird, only one's moving. Huh.
Yeah.
See that?
Whoa, kind of stopped.
Huh.
I didn't hear anything yet.
Oh, I just heard like doom, doom, doom.
Huh?
Well, spirits on the property. We are here not to cause harm. We are here to gain your respect, and hopefully you keep a watchful eye over us while we're here tonight.
One of our goals is to maybe come back later on. Probably not this summer because you said they're pretty booked, but probably next summer do a booking and actually try to find a spot out here to camp. Of course, we won't go to the side of the knee that is blocked off, but we're gonna probably try to come out here and camp, get a tent, try to find a good spot in the woods and actually camp out here because do a little bit more investigation of the land itself.
Well, she did say the woods would be hard because of the neighbor.
To the left, but she said we could go to the right.
She did say on the property would be okay.
Yeah. We're gonna come back out here a little later tonight too, as long as it doesn't rain. But
it looked like it was supposed to be pretty clear.
Yeah, I think it's all kind of done with.
I know it rained all day today.
Yeah, I know.
Slick. It is slick.
It's never a brother bear adventure
Without rain.
without it being soaking wet, rain or mud. I think if you watch any of our old stuff, yeah, everything the Alleghenies, all the Smoky Mountain trips we've done, if there's a chance of rain, it's gonna happen. I was looking up there also. Supposedly you can see on the outside of some stuff.
Moon coming out.
Yeah.
It's a pleasant visitor. But, as I was saying before, we were told that there was a mass unmarked grave found over here by the water that was marked. They are unsure of how many bodies and remains are out here. They were trying to see if they can get a cadaver dog out just to verify it all. But she said it was right in this area. And people also report seeing the lady in white out by the water at night. So we will come out here later as well.
It's insane how loud it is. Love it.
What's that?
So it's cool how loud it is.
Yeah. Well, you know what they say about Appalachia. So
Yeah,
the forest
it's-
goes quiet, you need to leave. So, I think it's good, at least for right now, that all the frogs are out.
definitely true though. That's what even remember Zane yesterday said that to us.
Yeah.
That if it gets quiet out here, that's when you need to worry.
We met a local yesterday at a nature preserve, I guess you can call it, who grew up in the area. And he told us as well, you know, if everything stops moving, that's when you need to start. But this is the memorial that the house put for the unmarked graves. They found 4 bodies here. They said it appeared to be 2 adults and 2 children.
Sorry, your sunburn.
Oh, yeah. The glory of having pale skin.
So we're gonna turn our lights off real quick and you can see what we're seeing right now.
It is pitch black out here.
I mean,
The only light we have is the moonlight.
or the light that's from these graves.
So we're gonna go lights out in the house here shortly. Oh, it's a rabbit.
What was it?
There's a rabbit over there. I heard something like rustling in the trees here, and there's a rabbit that ran out. Yeah, that's the property. We'll definitely come out here later on tonight once things start to pick up a little bit and see if we can catch anything out here. Like I said, even when we first walked in, you could definitely feel, I don't want to say like a heavy feeling, but it definitely made you feel like maybe you weren't alone here. I haven't felt anything that made me think I shouldn't be here, but we've only been here for, what, 2 hours?
Yep.
So, the night is young. We have a lot of questions to ask. We have a lot of cool gear to bring out tonight. So yeah, we'll go from there. We will see you guys here in a little while.
$5 to carry it around for at least an hour.
No, it's not worth my life.
Those cat balls.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, I can't fit in there, brother. Jesus Christ, these stairs are so steep. Oh my god. Dude. And then, ooh, that's the bad room right there. That's the room where
Chris is gonna be in here by himself. Yeah. All I feel is heavy. Ooh, I got the chills just sitting in here.
Oh.
No joke. Like.
Oh. Yeah, they said
Literally.
there's something. Dude, it feels like my head is spinning in here, dude.
Look at that.
Look at this goosebumps on his arm.
The second
right?
I walked into this room.
Dude, I
don't believe that's insane.
I'm not kidding. I started feeling like the room was spinning when I walked in here. Yeah, so this is the room that they say something's underneath. Yeah, look at the eulogy or the effigy over here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then there's this room.
She has a really cool picture of this room.
Why is there an Annabelle doll in there?
Oh, no way.
Dude, look at.
In the middle of the hallway and see if it moves.
Oh, it is.
Keep your camera on that fucking thing.
Dude, should we put it at the top of the steps?
Yeah.
Ugh.
That one's really sensitive, so watch that one.
There's a lot of Vicks vapor rub in this room.
What if you sleep in this room right here to the left and not sleep in that room
What?
tonight?
You think I'm sleeping in there?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a better chance of me becoming the Pope here, Chief.
Come on, bro. Let's do it.
No. Maybe. We'll see. Alright. You have the light here, bro.
Can't always just be in the light.
Well, I can't walk down pitch black stairs. Look at these things. Dude. Stop, Anthony. Come on, man. Look at this. You can't even stand up down here.
I almost can.
Oh, dude, look at. There's a hole in the wall.
Crawl
The
back
crawl
there.
space.
See if I could crawl back up there.
Oh, you're not crawling back up there.
That'd be so cool.
So yeah, that's what we chose to do on our Monday night.
Tuesday now.
Tuesday.
GoPro. This room is freaky. I ain't gonna argue that. I don't know why. I don't have the best vibe in this room. I have to say, this room's by only a few times in my life I really walk into a room like, I just don't want to be in this room, and I don't want to be in this room. I don't know why. I get the story behind it. It takes a lot to kind of get me to feel that way, but I really don't want to be in this room. So my challenge tonight to myself is going to be in this room with this door shut if it shuts. I don't know if that's a good idea, but we're going to do it because this is what we're here for. So just can't believe I'm here. Years of watching paranormal investigations, ghost adventures, years of saying one day I'm going to do this, and finally I'm here doing this. I remember starting to watch ghost adventures when I was a kid with my dad. Got my wife addicted to it. Thank God I found my best friend Chris, the partner of Brother Barrel Witch. He's obsessed with this stuff also. We both have huge history of all the stuff that has happened for our lifetime. And it's cool to find someone that was willing to do this with me. And maybe I'm being a little bit of a fanboy, but I remember watching Twin Paranormal when they first started, years ago. And I always enjoyed watching them. They've always been my favorite. And it's kind of cool seeing their name written on a wall that I'm here where they investigated. I know I'm too old to have a fanboy like this, but sorry. Alright, I think we're gonna do some investigations. So, that was just saying how this room it's different. So I told myself in this camera, I'm going to come in this room by myself tonight, and I'm going to shut this door. If it shuts, you'll see it shuts before I lock myself in it. And I'm going to chill in here for, well, it doesn't really shut, but I'm going to chill in this room.
Okay.
This room kind of, every time I walk in this room, I get the chills. I don't know why.
Like I said, I walked in there and I felt.
I didn't really get any vibes at all, and this is the only room in this whole place I'm getting a vibe at right now.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
I don't know how to describe it. Like I just felt like very off.
Yeah, it's different.
I kind of got dizzy
It's
in there.
different.
Almost.
Let's start real fast with that. Let's put it on the bed while we're both in here. I feel like I should have my nice camera. That's kind of what we use the camera. I'm just too scared to use it because I don't know how to use it. Alright.
One.
One. Do you think it's saying that it only wants one person up here right now? Are you saying that you only want one person up here right now? I don't think I was getting any readings. I don't think I placed it on the bed earlier. It could be the phone setting that off.
Well, they said that it's always the activity underneath the bed, so maybe set it on the phone. You know what I mean? Just like right next to it.
What did it say?
I can send you signs.
Please do. I'm throwing a mattress underneath that sagging.
Let's just put it on the floor there. You know what I mean?
Send us some signs.
Can you give us a sign of your presence? Who are we speaking to? Sound like a foot dragging out there when we said that. It's like... You don't have to be afraid. You can communicate with us.
We're here to learn, explore. We're here to communicate and see if you want to tell us your story.
Is there someone here that doesn't want us here?
I'm looking out for you.
Who are we speaking to? You don't have to be afraid.
There's a bang sound or sound like something, but it sounded like it was like downstairs.
If there's somebody downstairs, can you set off one of the pieces of the equipment in the kitchen for us? Or on the steps? Fakers.
You're jumping.
Dude, that got me. Oh! Okay. Should probably turn that down a little bit, huh?
What did I say, fakers?
Yeah. Oh my. Nick, I swear to God on everything, I just saw something walk out of that closet.
Really?
Swear to God, dude. Look at the goosebumps on my arm.
And your sunbird?
Oh yeah. Dude, I swear to God, I just saw something walk out of that closet as soon as it said fakers.
What are fakers? So I know we're not here to fake anything. If we don't find anything, we don't find anything, but we hopefully do.
If that's you in the closet over there, can you come into this room? Here, put the K2 meter right by the door.
What we should do is go get the other camera. We both need to have. I'm gonna go in here with this. Is that you felt like something?
Move west.
Move west.
This is moving west.
Yeah, we are west.
Let's go down to the kitchen and do the tarot deck.
Okay. Is there a way to change the voice on that so it's like you hear it, understand it?
Yeah.
What did that just say?
A duration of time.
A duration of... Hey, no, wait, think about it. That's what portals are. Like the whole mirror.
Yeah.
The point... What did it say?
You're moving away.
We're moving away. Ooh.
Would you like us to stay? I just heard something walk behind me.
We came back since you said we were moving away. To your screen, please.
Who are we speaking to?
Mm-hmm.
We came back.
Well, let's go back downstairs. Because we need to change a new battery in this camera. And you guys start carrying this one. I'm going to start carrying my camera.
Yeah.
And let's start. That's us knocking off the rim pod. Maybe it's a gun. Alright. So what are we going to do now?
We are going to do a tarot card reading to see what the night is going to bring us. So,
Definitely not.
I don't think they want us to do it.
No, I think this is the second time.
So, brand new. These are still in order. We just bought these today for this. So you're not supposed to use the same tarot deck at different locations. So, okay, these are shuffled. We would like to communicate with any spirits here in the house tonight. And we would like some input on what we can expect, or if there's any messages that you would like to tell us, you can come through on these cards. Or you can communicate with us.
Donald is speaking.
This is the second time Donald has come.
Donald? I don't think there was a name anything about Donald, is there?
No, but if Donald is coming through,
Maybe that's through the portal?
maybe.
Upstairs, that's what you saw?
Donald, if that was you upstairs. Okay, well. This is the first card to come out.
Well, it fell out.
Okay. Alright. We just need one more card. So it's,
You got more than one card.
well, this is.
That's the one that counts because I was on the table.
Yeah, that's what came out, so. Alright.
So was it past, present, future?
Yeah, that's one way of interpreting it, but you can kind of read this as a story too. So the first card that we got that came out was the Devil, which is ominous, county. But sometimes the Devil card can also mean other things. And then we had the Three of Pentacles come out. And then that was in reverse. And then we had the Four of Swords upright. So, you can take a look and see. So, the Devil in this deck representing shadow energy. The Devil sits upon a pedestal in the darkness. He thrusts a torch downward with his left hand and raises his right hand as if in blessing. A man and woman who were once innocent and free now bear horns and tails as they stand chained before him. The negative imposition of ego has an effect on relationships. The devil can also show connections to materialism, addiction, obsessive thinking, and other self-destructive patterns in which we give away control. Lust, power, control, enthrallment, and self-sabotage. Four of Pentacles upright. A young man desperately and awkwardly clings to his financial gain, fear of letting go and having nothing, limiting oneself, small-minded and controlling, cheapness, and short-sighted. So usually, the reverse of them is the opposite. So it's basically saying for us that in order to communicate well, we need to let go of any fears that we
Take
have.
that.
Right? So this is kind of like control, wanting more, and this is saying that we need to let go of any fears that we have in order to communicate. Then we have the Four of Swords. This night rests upon an open tomb, time for a meditative rest and retreat from the current situation, taking time to be alone in order to think clearly, letting go of repetitive thoughts. So I think essentially what it's saying is we just need to be open to the experience that we want to have, you know. It's not forcing it. Just being open to whatever's happening. I think that's... And you could also just draw a card. So the last card we would get is the King of Pentacles.
2000s.
2000s. We are in the 2000s. Yeah. Feeling trapped, influenced, or pulled by something unhealthy. So there could be something here that's trying to get us to do something, you know? King of Pentacles is the last card that we pulled. A charismatic and enterprising ruler whose efforts bring about abundant rewards. The King of Pentacles follows a steady and grounded approach to succeed. Related to the earth element, the card signifies worldly concerns becoming manifest, having a reliable and responsible ownership over business matters. So I think what it's saying is as long as we're open to whatever's here, we will get the experience we want.
Well, I think we're all open about this.
Yeah. I think that's the best way we can interpret that. You know?
I don't see anything wrong with that at all.
No. This keeps going off like crazy.
Yeah, I was noticing that, but I think it could be because of your phone.
Yeah, but it was so...
Yeah.
It said yeah.
Yeah?
If there's anybody here that would like to communicate at this table about anything that these cards might be saying, we are open to communicating with you. And we'd like to hear what you have to say.
It's weird because I don't feel anything in this house at all besides that one room. I don't get why. Like, I don't have any... I don't even feel like a presence. I don't feel anything. I know it's early. We just got here maybe, 2 hours ago. It's only 10 o'clock.
I don't know. I've had kind of the opposite feeling.
You
like,
have?
Like, the living room feels... I don't know how to describe it. Like, heavy almost. Like, it feels like there's something there, but it doesn't, like, necessarily mean, like... I don't know how to put it. Like, there might be something there, but it's not... like an oppressive feeling, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not getting like anything about that.
It's not even like it would be bad, but it's just like it doesn't feel like so heavy that I don't want to be in there. But like I walk it, maybe. Like I walk in there and
Is it maybe that we're not thinking it's evil, but it could be? Is that what it's saying?
I don't know.
That's just, to me, I just don't.
Oh.
I didn't hear anything.
No, I felt it. It was like almost felt like my chair jerked forward. But like...
Oh, I felt like someone smacked my butt earlier.
Yeah.
I don't know, I might have ran into something now.
I don't know. I think that goes along with like Like, I'm not saying that you're not open to, like, experiencing something, but I think that's kind of like what the cards are saying. Like, I definitely came into here knowing that things might happen. And I know you kind of talked about, like, it could or it couldn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So maybe I'm just a little more open to it right now.
Maybe. Yeah, I'm pretty closed off on it.
Yeah.
It's weird because you don't think I would be. You think I'd be more open than anybody here.
I think maybe that's just, like, your subconscious, like, telling you not to do it because you don't... Yeah,
Did you kick the table?
No, the table just moved.
No, legit, like, I don't know if that's on camera, but...
Yeah, the whole table just moved.
I know I moved my chair over here a second ago, but I did not touch this table. The whole chair...
it just jerked as we were doing it. That was me. But it was...
No, I know,
underneath.
but the whole... It literally just went like...
Yeah.
Like that. Not as aggressive,
Yeah,
of course.
but no, it
I'm
jerked a little
over-exaggerated
bit.
how aggressive it was, but...
I don't know.
Alright.
I think...
Well, I'm saying, I'm not feeling a thing. This is nothing here.
Oh, yeah. Well, and, like, we talked about that, too, on the way here. It's like, I think maybe you don't realize it, but I think you're kind of like shut off to it because you don't want to experience something that you already have.
Yeah, with my
In a
past. But why? But I'm so interested, so...
I know, but I think it's, like I said, I think it's just like part of you.
Blood.
Blood.
Blood?
Yeah. Oh, I got to cut up my finger, so that's weird. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's because I felt it a little bit more just because I came into here, like, a little more open to experiencing something.
Max is having doubts about coming here about 2 hours before we even drove in here.
I knew that because you were quiet in the car.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't say anything.
I was like, hey, maybe this is a shitty-ass idea. I'm like, me and my mom's right. I should stay away from this stuff, especially with our past, but I just can't. It's addicting. I know it's wrong, but it's addicting. I want to know anything I can learn, see, experience. I just don't feel anything. Like, I just feel fine. Like, besides that one bedroom, that bedroom up there, I don't know what that was.
I don't know.
I just don't feel... It's early. But I'm going to say I just don't feel a thing.
There's definitely something here.
Well, the history says it is, and we'll have to find out.
There's definitely something here. I don't know. We'll see.
So start upstairs and work our way down, or start downstairs in the basement, work our way up.
Start in the living room.
Start in the living room.
Just start neutral, and then work our way up.
Can do.
Hello.
That went off too. I thought you were over there, but I just realized that you were walking in the
Yeah.
kitchen.
Well.
Maybe it just wants to follow you.
Yeah, I think it might like me. I don't know why. So I think, and hear me
You're
out.
handsome.
No. Hear me out. This might be a bad idea.
What's up?
I say we set the portal up on the Ouija board and start asking a few questions.
I say that's a great idea.
Yeah. I think we give it a go, you know. Might not be great, but
Yep, let's do it.
turn this light on here.
Alright, we'll be back. $68 degrees. I think it's so cool. So who makes that spirit box?
This is Joe from Paranormal Oddities. He's in New York. He hooked us up with this today. He's a very nice guy, very knowledgeable.
Yeah, he sat and talked to us for about like an hour and a half. Explaining how this thing works and ways to investigate. It was really interesting because we kind of explained to him this is our first real paranormal investigation. I mean, we did Madison seminar, we did a few other places, but we always do it with groups, like 6+ people. Our big thing was finally doing it on our own. So, kind of saying this is our first real investigation. Plus, neither one of us are comfortable being on camera, and we're trying. We're trying to be ourselves more. Promise you a lot more fun. We'll get there.
Alright, so let's get this all set up. Oh. Hello? Someone's in the corner over there.
Well,
There's a couple cat balls over there. I just don't know if they're on.
they're all on. I wonder if I just did something like this. I wonder if... I think it's picking up motion, too. And keep it that way more. Oh yeah. Said my name, but when we first turned on, he legit just turned it on. He goes, Nick! It was a woman's voice, too. Sounded like... Figures I just turned the camera off when we were doing this, and that's what happens.
It seems like there wants to be a voice, but turn this off just for a second.
I saw something in the corner of my eye over here, but I don't know if it was just a shadow, or maybe it's probably the reflection of the light. I bet. What was that? Is it not working? We didn't change anything on accident, did we?
No.
Sounds like a REM pod's going off. Like crazy.
This just said presence.
Yeah. Is anybody down at the bottom of the steps? That hasn't gone off all night.
No, it hasn't.
None of the REM pods. There's a REM pod here, 2 in the living room that we access on off by walking by, and then we have this one. That's really going off. I've never seen it do that before.
Is there anybody here that would like to communicate?
If someone's here, can you guys turn that off? Can you turn that off by stepping away?
Thank you. We would like if you could come back.
Still flashing. Just to catch everybody up, this is Brother Bears. My name is Nicholas.
My name's Chris.
We are at the famous Hinsdale House right now, doing a paranormal investigation. Been here since about 8. Really nothing much has super gone wrong or gone right for us. We noticed that. But we're trying to get everything working well and do our paranormal investigation here. While we're talking and setting everything up for live, that started to go off. This hasn't gone off at all. You'll see in our video that we're making. Got a little bit of spirit's presence.
we would like for you to come forth and communicate with us. We're going to turn this device on here.
Missing soldier.
That'll allow you to communicate with us. Anger.
Empath.
At the stroke of 12.
At the stroke of 12. What time is it? It is 11:38.
Almost.
Is there anything that you'd like to say to us?
Nuclear weapon.
Chill on this bed for a bit.
Is there anything that you would like to say?
Thank you for following us. If you can, we're Brother Bear OH.
Incantation.
Incantation.
Yeah.
I think this K2 meter is going off in his closet. I saw it flashing. So the Danby family
You are worthy.
lived here. I think it was beginning in the 70s. And they started having some just normal experiences that you would have. But then as time went on, one of the spirits here seemed to be a little more oppressive towards the younger girl and then towards the mother. And things just became out of hand. They brought in a priest to do an exorcist on the house, which just made everything worse. And after that exorcism
Use
failed,
numerology.
you are worthy. Okay.
You are worthy?
So they called in another Catholic priest who then did the exorcism, and it did not work. The house pretty much rejected it, or whatever spirit was here, and ever since then there's just been a ton of activity in almost every part of this house. We've heard some footsteps. We heard humming in this closet here when we first got here. We've heard just some other nooks and creaks. You definitely get a very bad feeling in this room. I
Yeah.
know.
Nice.
Did I just say my name?
It just said your name. Say Chris.
It just said Chris. Okay. Well, they know my name.
Yeah. It said my name earlier, but
Yeah.
it wasn't caught yet.
Okay. Should we get one of the REM pods and put it in like the doorway?
Yep.
Which one should we grab? Should we grab the red one?
Yeah. Because we have to reset that one probably. But later tonight, I will be in here by myself. This is probably one of the most haunted rooms here. Definitely have the weirdest feeling in this room. And then, yeah, we are going to actually spend the night here, too.
What did it do to this thing?
Did the battery die? Is that what did it? We went through a lot of batteries.
No,
Just pulling in and did that.
Because this was working on the steps.
Seems like this has been how our night's been going so far. All of our equipment's has stopped working for some odd reason. So, probably have to hit the reset. Or turn it off and back on.
I just did. It won't zero out.
Probably a battery.
Yeah, but it's turning on.
Got this one too. Eventually we're going to mess with the spirit talker. We also got this REM pod. Move this one over. Now it's all mad at me because I touched it.
Yeah. Whoa.
What did I just say? Something about power?
Yeah.
Did I just say the power outage? Because basically everything that involves power today has been failing on us for some odd reason.
Dude, this one legitimately is not working anymore.
Yeah, that's the battery. I had to change the battery out. That's a brand new battery. I literally put that battery in the day before we left.
I still don't like that it said my name.
No.
It just said I'm here.
I'm here. Where are you at? I go run downstairs and get a new battery real fast.
But it just said no.
No more batteries? You already took all of our batteries anyways. To remember.
You said you were going to go downstairs and said no.
Told me no. Not to go downstairs. That's just me walking past it. Alright, where else will I have batteries hiding in this joint? I'm not really feeling anything here. I told you, besides that one room, it was in the bottom of that REM pod. We have one more of those batteries left. Katie's on. She said hi.
Hi, Katie.
She's at work saving lives.
Oh,
Being a
yeah.
hero. A lot of people died. A lot of deaths over here. I was telling a little bit about the basement where they used to put the bodies down there.
Yeah. Place is no good.
Boom. Yeah, I heard that too. Okay. But the point of this one...
It just said hi.
Oh, hello.
Well, it said my name.
666.
No way. Where did that come from? We have to
Wounded area.
what did it say? 666 and what?
The wounded area.
The wounded area. Huh. Can't make that stuff up.
Okay. Well.
Nope, that wasn't. Alright, so if someone's there, can you make the cat ball go off? Try dimming the light a little bit. Oh, you probably can't with your GoPro. said something. What did that thing say again? No. This is Turgain too. All of a sudden over there.
If anybody wants to communicate with us,
It's gonna be me. I'm gonna tap the bed and see if I know. See? I could tap this bed and that did not go off. Only way that really could go off if you just wave your hand over it. And that's it. So there's no reason why that should have tapped, because that doesn't really do it. What?
I just heard something in there.
Hmm?
Oh.
Chris is so cute. He is a handsome man. He's a very, very handsome man.
I'm uncomfortable that it said my name and then 666 right after it.
Oh, that's what gets you?
Yeah. Everything else is fine. I'm okay with everything. That, not so much.
Did it really deflect in front of the closet? Yeah, it did. Well, I'm gonna go in the closet, so let's see what happens. So this is what they call, how do they describe this thing? It's like
That
a
is a scrying mirror.
scrying mirror. It's
So
supposed to sit
essentially is you sit in front of the mirror and you invite a presence to come through, and the way mirrors have like, oh, just said choke.
choke. Well, that's part of the thing. He used to kill the people in the Hughes we were here to by choking them or hanging them.
This place really lit up quick, huh?
Yeah. This is we're giving it more energy.
Does anybody want to come through and speak to us? It said I do.
I do.
Yeah. What's your name?
What's your name?
What's your name?
Not that kind of night, guys.
Dude, I really don't like dolls. And this doll is...
I think that was just an orb. I'm not a big orb fan or believer, but
I've seen a couple.
I don't know about that one.
But
I'll
there's-
rewind it later on and check it. So we'll timestamp it now for that one.
There is a doll in the corner of this room staring at me. And I hate that.
14.
14.
14. Well, that is one of the things too. Isn't it? There was supposed to be like a 14-year-old kid or a young
No, I
kid that's
think he
supposed
was like 4 or 5.
4 or 5.
Yeah. If anybody would like to communicate with us, it just said Chris again.
Hey, really?
Yeah.
I really likes you. It's because you're so handsome.
Yeah, that's it. Just laughed.
Hold that for a second. I'm gonna go in that room just to try to see if we can get there.
Yeah. You want this one? Oh.
This one. Oh wow, it's a bright light.
Yeah.
I think our light is dying. I'm gonna charge that light soon.
You don't like it in there, do you?
No, I don't know. So it's this out of everything in this area, this is the only room that has bothered me. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know.
Lauren's room?
Can't read what it says up there.
Mary.
Mary's room.
So this is Mary's room. Lauren's room is in here. I don't really notice anything in Lauren's room. Oops. So I was about to fall down the steps because I can't see the crap.
It just said 3 spirits, Nick.
3 spirits?
Yeah.
I'm gonna become friends with this doll.
No, the Annabelle doll? I don't know about that one.
I mean, it matches your hair color.
Thank you. Yes, it does.
We'll sit right next to you.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah, that's what I want. That creepy doll staring at me. We're speaking to the spirit attached to this doll. Is there anything that you would like to say? Whoa. It's playing some weird music.
So I'm gonna double fist for a second.
If anybody would like to communicate with us, we have a few devices in this room. There's a scanner at the end of the bed here that you can communicate through. Wires. There are a lot of wires. There's also a REM pod on the bed here. And if you'd like, Nick could show you how to use it.
So all you gotta do to make this work is stand next to it, let you know if you
Attempt to speak.
Attempt to speak.
Well, you can speak.
You could go ahead and speak to us.
But to make the REM pod work, all you gotta do is just go around it, or you could grab the antenna. That's what it was doing on the steps, so someone must actually grabbed it. It was all red.
Well, we're having weird feelings in that room. You should put the REM pod in that room.
Should we put it down the bed, or let's put next to the bed, right?
Yeah.
Okay, set it. Alright, zero down. Switch.
Who is Stillwater 6121? Who is this?
Don't know. These are just people making comments. We actually had people make comments at one point. Right? There was. Did you call it a stupid boy?
It just said horse shit.
It said a lot more than that. It said like, it said like 4 words.
If anybody is in this room, we would like to communicate with you.
It said bastard, I think.
Oh. Someone's not happy.
Try this thing again. Said it again.
Yeah, it did say bastard.
I don't know about that one. That's not us. It could be you, but not us. I said I would not do that. I'm sorry. Hold that. So all you gotta do is pay attention.
So, you'll power it on. Hold the power button. No. Hold the power button on that first. And then let go. Okay. And then on the actual device, yep, and then you'll plug it in to the headphone jack.
Cool. We had a hard time getting this one to work earlier. So So hopefully it wants to work with us now.
In the silence of night.
In the silence of night.
You know what would be a good idea? Since we have something that doesn't like us.
What?
Maybe that's just in the closet.
You can do that. You go down and get the headphones?
Yeah.
What bag were we?
I don't know what bag they're in.
Black bag.
Did we bring the Bose ones or did we bring the wired ones?
The both
Is
bows.
an enchantment.
Whoa.
I will look for it. What was that?
It's an attachment.
The attachment.
Yeah. I just don't think this one's working. Because we were getting a lot of voices. Buried. Should we go
Buried.
outside?
We can go back outside.
It just said buried.
100.
100.
100.
Let's.
Chrysalis.
I think we should try the Estes method and then go outside.
Okay.
You want me to go grab the headphones?
No, I'll go down there and get it.
Okay. I'll stay up here and see if I can say anything else. Now that we have your attention, is there anything that you
What was that?
see of me?
Nah. It definitely sounded like someone just walked right behind me. Sorry for moving the cameras.
Possessed.
Did you hear that banging sound?
Yeah, this thing just said possessed.
It felt like someone walked right behind me and I heard that poof.
You do not have permission. You do not have permission to use
Wow.
any of our energy.
It literally sounded like someone just banged right behind me. Yes, I look ridiculous. I have my sweatshirt on backwards, but I forgot my blindfold, so that's going to have to be done that way. It's recording.
Yeah.
Xbox.
All right.
FM.
You ready?
Yep. So I'm going to sit in this bed. Ugh.
All right. I will ask it some questions.
Oh. Ugh. Too old for this. Guess we don't need the light on right now for this.
No, you're going dark.
I am. Let me get this set up and we're good to go.
Possibly.
Possibly. Is there anything you would like to say to us? Just let me know when you're ready.
Alright.
Alright, so right now Nick is starting the Estes method. And essentially what it is, it's sensory deprivation. He can't hear anything I'm saying. But the idea of it is I ask a question and the spirit will answer through that spirit box and only he could hear the answer. So we can try. Hey Nick, can you hear
Lord
me?
help me.
Lord help me. Nick, can you hear me at all? Okay. Is there any spirits that would like to communicate with us?
That's a problem.
What's the problem? Is it a problem that we're here?
You don't know that.
What don't we know? Is there something that we...
Witchcraft.
Witchcraft? Is there something that we should know?
Anxious.
Whoa. Dude, like a scream
Scream.
or a screech. It was weird.
No
Don't
to
really hear that much when you do this.
No to that.
Authority.
Authority. You have no authority over us.
Show me to everyone.
You need to show us that you're here.
They're praying.
Who's praying?
Wyatt?
Wyatt? There's no Wyatt here. There was at one point.
My girl. Argumentative. That's like all the same male voice on
Attributed.
that one.
Attributed. What did they attribute to? Were you someone who lost their life on the property? Are you buried out in the backyard? You don't need to be afraid. Do you still want to communicate with us?
Powers?
You don't have power over any of us here. If you do have real power, can you move one of these cat balls? Or set off one of the REM pods?
You'll be too terrified, or you're too terrified.
No one here is scared of you.
I love you.
That's adorable.
Joylessly.
Joylessly, okay. Will you give us a sign of your presence? If you're willing to communicate this way, can you move something for us? Do you have anything else you'd like to say to us? Do you know what I have in my right pocket?
I do?
What is it? If you know, tell me.
With children.
It has nothing to do with children. Are you touching Nick?
Come on now.
Come on now.
Greedy.
Greedy. No, we want you to show us that you can really do something. For those of you wondering what was in my right pocket, it is...
Ugh, I don't like that one. It was different. It was a weird, deep voice that said the following words or the following something. I don't know.
Perversions.
Weird voice.
Perversions. It is a
That was dramatic. I think it was told me that was dramatic.
blessed medal of St. Michael. And I don't think whatever is here likes it very much. We can ask. How do you feel about this? What do you think about this? Does this bother you?
Someone attack.
Well, you can't attack us.
We'll stay together.
That's fine.
He said, Lord.
Well, I think it's time.
The pitcher or the preacher? I don't know what it said.
Aging.
It sounded like pitcher, but could have been preacher.
Next phone just went off. That's what the Chewbacca noise was. Aging. Yeah, we are aging. I think it's time to get him out of that. He's been in there long enough.
No, that voice again. Say Christ. Ooh.
Yeah, welcome back to the real world.
It's like that was one voice. It's just like I heard it 2 times. It was just a deep voice. Like I can't explain it. Like it was just bone crunching. Like deep. I don't know how to explain how it was. Like it was.
How'd you feel in there?
I don't feel anything. I don't get it. I was more scared walking to my car out in the outside. Kind of kicking this off. I was more scared walking outside to my car.
Yeah.
Than actually like anything in here. I promise you, I swear. Like I don't feel anything. But that voice was like
Oh.
I don't know how to explain it. It wasn't like it's not like a demonic like it was like it was
Just deep.
like a deep deep voice.
You started hearing that voice because it says, I forget what it was, but it said like, I know you or something like that. And I asked, I was like, do you know what I have in my pocket? And it said, you like said, yes, I do. So I kept asking it. And I pulled this out and I said, let's see if
St. Michael?
I said, let's see if they like this. And that's when that deep voice started coming through.
Oh really?
And it said Christ. So I don't know.
It was just a deep like did I say heaven or Kevin?
Ethan.
Or Ethan. Like I said, the voice was just
Deep.
it wasn't like it was like a scary deep or like a demonic deep or like it just like drum down low like I can't even it's like
It's really bassy.
extremely and like I heard it once but that was really deep and then I thought I heard it again but I don't know what it said but I couldn't tell but then I heard it a third time I don't remember what it said or I think I heard it a third time the main two times I heard it was I don't remember the way I said though to be honest but it was just deep and it was the same voice so it was like that's what made it weird. We got a lot of religious stuff though.
Dude, it only happened when I pulled that St. Michael medal out.
So that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
They made a lot of religious, but like it wasn't like
because it said
it wasn't fearful. It was like praying. Like I didn't see anything.
Well,
evil
then
about
it said there's 2 of us.
That did or I say that?
You did.
Oh, I don't remember. I don't.
And it said
remember
we're
anything I said.
together.
It's weird because like when you're in that like.
Yeah, you don't realize what's going on around you. Yeah. Well, I didn't want you to be in there for too long. That's why I pulled you out.
Yeah. Huh.
But. All right.
We'll switch this up for a second.
Well, we could.
Anyway, everybody all log off.
No, but we can just come back to it. We can turn this off for a minute and then we'll regroup here in a couple minutes. Give it a little break. Died in this area. I think what we should do is take like 10 minutes, kind of recoup, and then we'll head out to the pond
Yeah, I'm not joking. I when I say this, I think it's scarier outside than in this house.
Yeah, outside is definitely.
I don't know what it is. It's a different feeling outside.
Yeah, outside's a little.
It was
different.
definitely different. Like, I thought this room was like the scary room for me, but like honestly, I felt comfortable. I didn't like that deep voice, even though it didn't sound evil. It was just like bone deep. I don't know how, I can't explain it.
Yeah.
It was like, I love listening to like deep baritone, like people sing deep bass. You know how they can do like how that one guy with the beard, the Viking guy.
Yeah.
It was deeper than that. If that says anything, like.
Yeah. No, I get what you're saying. I don't know. I think we should take a couple minutes, figure out the next plan, and then we can head outside and go from there.
We should organize our equipment a little bit because we're kind of like.
Well, yeah, it's all spread.
We're all over the place.
That's what I'm saying. Let's just take a couple minutes and
regroup.
Get our life together.
Turn some lights back on.
Oh, bro.
No way.
Is that REM pod up there going on?
So 1 second, I need to. Alright, so. We weren't really. It's not that we're not thinking. We were trying to get more activity going. We've been struggling to get anything going. We've been trying and trying. We brought out the Ouija board. While bringing out the Ouija board, it will be on the other camera. It basically was saying what? About Maria, sorry.
Yeah, Maria wanted to come through and speak to us, but we weren't getting much. And then Nick heard something from the kitchen.
Yep. And we've been down here the whole time, and we brought the Ouija board out, and ironically, what is going off right now, saying yes. So this one's set up, maybe not easy to see. See if I can block the light a little bit. There's yes and no on the Ouija board. The second I brought out the Ouija board, my Ouija board REM pod said yes. And it just turned off when we came up here. So I think that's saying maybe that's what we need to do. I don't know if it's smart.
It's definitely not, but we're going to do
Probably not, but what's the chance of that going off? That has not gone off all night. It's been there, it's been on the step, it's been over here. Second I touched the Ouija board, and the blue light on here is going off yes. I just thought that was weird. I don't know.
I thought I heard something. Like it was like a...
It wasn't going off when I walked into the kitchen earlier to get everything, or to get to the Ouija board. I went in here literally just to get my C4, and it started beeping.
It said for amusement.
What did?
The necrometer.
The necrometer said for amusement.
And then whiskey.
What? We named my dad's car whiskey. Figures. I need to change my battery for my GoPro.
Get that. Where's the red one? Maria wants to talk. This is the third time that no, we're going to talk to Maria, so we're going to talk to her. Maria, if you're here with us, you can come through. Maria, you've come up 3 times now. Is there anything you'd like to say? How can we help you?
No way. Is that my bottle going on? One second. Bought the Ouija board out, and ironically, what is going off right now, saying yes. So this one's set up, maybe not easy to see, so I can block the light a little bit. So get that. Get that? Where's the red one? Alright. This is stupid. Goodbye. It doesn't work that way. Let's go sideways like this. Alright. Kinda not really leveled, is it? Is it the board or is it the planchette?
I think it's the planchette, but
There's another one. Want to grab the other one?
no, it's fine.
Alright, ready? Circle. Go. We are trying to contact anybody that wants to speak to us in the Hinsdale House. You're allowed to speak to us through the board if you want. You're allowed to make noises around us, or even tap on the walls, do whatever you want, but you cannot use either one of our energy. And you must stay on the board at all times. I'll stop in the middle. Alright. A few of the names that we got so far today was Maria. I think we got that 3 or 4 times. Maria, are you here to speak to us? That's me, sorry. Neither one of us have steady hands for this. What did that say?
Enclave.
Doesn't have to be just Maria, but if anybody wants to come speak to us through the board, is anybody here to talk to us?
Did you hear that?
I'm not hearing anything.
It was a sigh again. We are speaking directly to any of the spirits inside the Hinsdale House. If you would like to communicate through this board, please do not be afraid to do so.
I'm not even feeling it. Right here either.
Well, don't take your fingers off of it until we say goodbye.
Oh no. Take my fingers off it. Anybody here willing to speak to us? Sounded like there was like walking over there. I wonder what we have attached to us for so long kind of like blocked anything else from ever like really communicating to us. So I guarantee if I ask about my childhood, this will go off like crazy right now, but I'm not bringing that energy into this house. Because even Tiffany said a lot of things that were brought into this house was not only just the Dandy's family and beforehand, but they think that over a period of time, people brought energy in this house.
Yeah.
And I'm not here to bring more energy that's not needed here, you know? But I know if I start asking, I guarantee we'll probably get something from our past. But we want to talk to only people from Hinsdale.
Yeah, we don't want to bring in whatever was following you.
Or you.
Yeah. It's not a good idea.
And that's not what we're here for. We're
Yeah.
here to learn about
This place.
this location,
Yeah.
explore. So,
Well,
I mean, think about it, we're 0 for 3 on places now.
Yeah. I guess they don't want to talk through on the board.
If you're not down here, can you make one of the REM pods upstairs go off? Or any of the REM pods in this house go off? Any of the cat balls? What did that say?
Megan.
Megan, are you here to speak to us? Think it's because we're not letting them use our energy?
No, I just don't think.
Let's circle again. Alright, so we are going to end this session on the Ouija board. We might try again in a little bit, but for now we're ending it. You cannot stay attached to us. You cannot follow us. Whatever we brought in by the Ouija board must go away. And then roll it all the way up to you. All the way off. So that didn't work. That's the reason why this isn't working the whole night, isn't it?
No. It's sealed away.
It's not sealed away. It knows it's here.
Well, if it's not demonic, then it doesn't matter, Nick. If anything, you should be touching this after touching that.
Before I leave.
No, right after you touch that. That is just bad.
We're here to investigate. This is what we're here for.
I know, but
Can't just be pushing it off right now.
I'm not pushing it off. I just, Oh, I saw that. Do you fear us?
It's calling you out. It just called you out. Do you fear us?
No.
I think it just called you out, bro.
I don't think so.
Alright, so we're in the basement now. We've been down here for about like 5 minutes now, just chilling, seeing if we can get anything going. Put a REM pod up over there. I got the necrometer right here, and it says yes. Seems like we get yes a lot today. And then, want to do a little quick rundown about the basement?
Sure. So, this home allegedly was owned by 2 brothers before the Dandy family moved in. And the story goes that the 2 brothers would take settlers in from the surrounding area, kind of like how an Airbnb would be today. They would offer them shelter and a place to stay and food, and they would bring them down here and keep them captive and end up killing them eventually. So they're saying a lot of the mass grave that was found outside by the pond contains a lot of the bodies that were allegedly murdered here. So that's the story about the basement. They do say that this is one of the more active places in the home. So we're going to try to see if we can communicate with anybody that may or may not have been held down here.
So we're going to start the spirit box real quick. Abandoned area.
This is not an abandoned.
So, does anybody want to come speak to us down here? We're here to kind of tell your story down here. Is that really true? Did the two brothers beforehand lay your body down here until it warmed up so they could bury you?
If there's anybody willing to communicate with us, this is a safe space.
Leave? I think it said leave. Why is it when we go to places it's always leave? Or go home or anything like along those lines? Like, why is it always that's what it wants to say? What about something else?
I just don't think they like us.
Well, it's not just us. I think it's like everybody, but it just definitely seems like every time we do any of this, it's always leave, go away, you know, the typical stuff. It's like they don't want to be bothered, but they should be used to being bothered by now, especially how busy this place is. It's like Sonic, I didn't catch what it said.
I didn't hear it. It sounded like my name again, but... Hello?
Maybe.
Hello.
One thing I have to say that I think it's kind of weird about the spirit box, it is giving us like this weird humming every once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
Especially upstairs. Like that, it literally sounded like old teapot, you know, on the stove, and it goes that whistling.
Mm-hmm.
I heard that once up there, but it could have been the wind.
It is really windy out today.
Huh?
It is really windy out today. The drone was having a hard time.
Yeah, sorry for beginning drone footage, but yeah, it was a little windy. And it's been raining on and off. Hospital?
Maybe.
It was the same voice over and over. Religious. Oh. Larry Clerk. Religious. Forever Lost. Wasn't Larry a name? I don't remember.
I don't think I ever read or heard anything about a Larry or a Clark.
Oh. Jennifer.
No Jennifer either. Would anybody like to communicate with us?
Jacob Bomey.
Huh?
Below Jennifer.
Oh, it said, I don't know, promise.
Alright, we're gonna focus onto that.
I don't want to go.
I don't want to go. Definitely mirror.
It's okay to move on.
Yeah.
You don't have to stay here forever.
You're never supposed to. If you can move on, move on.
There's nothing holding you here.
You're free. It's a cross space. Wall's blowing out a little bit over there.
What?
So the wall's blowing out a little bit. That's why the support beams are there.
Yeah.
Old house.
Yeah, I mean, what's the foundation?
Transmission.
Is there anything that you'd like to say to us before we go? Do you want us to come back? Or should we stay away?
Just nothing.
I think that's a definitive stay away.
Maybe it likes our presence. Who knows?
I'd say no.
No. So you don't like us?
We've been nothing but respectful.
Don't hit your head.
This place is a clown house. Break my neck down here.
Go upstairs.
Okay.
SeaWorld?
What?
I haven't heard of SeaWorld.
Yeah, why is it saying SeaWorld?
Or See the Worlds, maybe?
Maybe.
Leave. Always.
Every time.
Holy. Oh, I get what that's for now. It's supposed to echo. That's what I was wondering. It was on the ground, but I guess that's what wasn't it. Something. Sounded like it sounded like one part something fell. Alright. So this time we're gonna do short EVP. No. Stop. I'm sorry. It's a weird sound.
What?
You hear it's like a yeah.
Yeah. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe to Brother Bears OH and stay tuned for more investigations like this. We have plenty more investigations planned for this year, so stay tuned for more paranormal content. Thank you again, and we'll see you all in the next one.